video, we are going to be covering some of the many secrets that you need to know when test running my Piggy map, including some that many may not know, and we will be covering it all in this video, guys. Also, with some new pics and new updates that you haven't seen ever before. Not even in our live streams have you seen it, even though there really wasn't much to see. And we are starting right now. Let's go! Hello everybody, and welcome back to a very brand new episode of Roblox Piggy and our Piggy map. And guys, there has been some updates. I want to show you guys some stuff we've been doing with test runs and whatnot. And here we go. First tip slash secret, I guess you could say, is this map is big, it is huge, and guys, unfortunately it's the same shape as a square. So, you know, in carnival, school, even mall, they all have that square shape, guys, and so does this map. But don't be alarmed, guys, that you can just run around Piggy. If you do, you know, kind of you know, get a little scared, kind of get like a little nervous, oh gosh, Piggy's like on my tail and she won't stop, run around the building, guys. I assure you it'll work. And yeah, I promise you it'll work. And if you want to help build some of these empty buildings and rooms, be my guest, guys. Oh, and by the way, guys, when I meant you can build anything, the hotel rooms, guys, that's a big priority. As you guys see here, they all need to be filled. They're all empty. And guys, we might be putting crouch points so they can crouch in between all of them. And we're gonna move on to the second tip. Also, kind of going back to what I was saying before, you don't really have to be scared as much of Piggy because she can get left behind. As you kind of saw earlier, she can get stuck. Now, quickly, guys, here's another tip. Using the staircase and elevators, guys, it'll take you down quickly to the man cave if you just jump down. And going up the steps is quick, but it's more efficient, I think, on PC to do it on the stairs rather than the elevator, which is what that little smaller staircase is presumably supposed to be. It's presumably supposed to be an elevator. And yeah, guys, there's also another elevator kind of thing in the middle of the hotel room, guys, but it's hard to get up as a player. And here's a little tip here: crouch up and down. I recommend down, easier to get down than up in general. I haven't tried up lately, so I added that staircase that I've been using a lot more often, because think of it, Piggy can't get up the glass elevator, so I built the whole building with the Skywalk and everything just for Piggy, because yeah. Now, guys, if this was a hard map, the stuff wouldn't be that easy to find right there. But what is hard about this is, let's put in perspective that it's timed. Like, you know, like the 10-minute timer that you usually get. It would be physically impossible. Now, what I'm trying to mention in this is, it's a very big map. But along with it being hard to find everything, there will be like a few challenging things that I make sure were very challenging. These are plans for the future. They're not built yet, and they're not really shown, and I haven't made any concept art for it yet. But what essentially I'm trying to say is that we will currently, what we have right now is not that challenging, but it is challenging. What is challenging about it is that it takes a long time, and Piggy has her ways. She can catch up to you and everything. Something else. I'm not sure, guys. What do we want to do with that lava pit? I know. Just like Think Noodles, I'm going to call it lava. No, I did not. I started calling it lava before him. Anyway. When I mean lava, I mean obviously acid blocks. And there's nothing, I you know, hinted like a little, acid block, you know, parkour thing. There's not to get to something. There is nothing there. There's nothing to parkour to, but I can put something there, guys. What do we want? Because I have seen one person do it before, and they were really good at it. They did it on a live stream. This next tip is very unknown, so much so that I actually teach someone on stream. Anyway, we showed someone how to get on top of the roof of the hotel. Yes, guys, it is possible, and yes, it is known. All you need is the yellow key once you access the city. So all you really need is kind of like the red key / hammer. This is more of a tip and less of, you know, a secret, but something that you guys really should do, guys, is be taking screenies and making like screen recordings. Look at this beautiful room, for instance, guys. You can't find this anywhere else. And look at this. There was no lights in the room. Look how lit that is. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a screenshot now. Boom. Look at that. That is amazing. See, guys, like how bioluminescent it is. Thank you for already made it this far, but guys, here is our next and probably one of our final tips, guys. Sliding down half-sized block sizes things like this, guys. You clearly see what I'm talking about right there. I was using the technical term, guys. I don't know the technical term, but there you go. Look at that. So that might do it for today's episode. If you liked the video and you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. We also have Instagram and Twitter. You can follow us at Gameplays Vids. I will see you in the next episode. And as always, comment for more content.